Hello everyone and a warm welcome to another Magical Moon video. We're up in the Legends barn and just to the side of me is a very furry character called Cantho Zed. You might have seen in previous episodes he loves running about, bucking, just displaying all his skills. He was once a very high level Showjumper and he still hasn't lost that athleticism. But he does have a bit of a fluffy coat, and what that means is when he's prancing around doing his thing, he gets a bit hot under the collar. And we need to shave his hair off. And some of you have said, why do you shave the horses or clip the horses in the winter? Well, it's all about keeping their body temperature regular or as even as we can. So if he gets hot in the day when he's out, enjoying himself, when he comes in, he can catch a chill because he can't get rid of that moisture on his big fluffy coat. And he will have been used to being clipped throughout his career. And it's something which we can do, which will help us manage that body temperature by then adding or subtracting rugs as we need to. But more importantly, it will keep the chill off him. And on Tiny Tim, it's been lovely to see all your comments, all your lovely comments of support, your excitement in anticipation for the big day, which is coming up very soon. In the meantime, there's lots to be getting on with and a very practical job. I've got the clippers, so let's do it. So it's not pretty, but it is very practical. And as you can see, he's trying to have a little nip and he will have a little kick at both ends. He can be a bit unpredictable, but keeps you on your toes. Just goes to show what's underneath that fluffy exterior. What a gorgeous horse and what a good condition he's in. It is lovely to see them. As we said, it's all about being able to keep them as consistent as possible and as comfortable as we can. There's a big pressing issue against the side of these stables. There's a big tree leaning across here just behind the wall where I am with Cantho. And we've got to get it taken down and there's another route to come out and that's going to give us a bit more space for those ongoing works. So I'm going to rug him up and then let's get on with the job at hand. So here we are, we're at the end of another day, and we've had to cease the works here because all the legends are snuggled up in the barn. But this is the first step in a long journey which we're going to share with you, and it is to create another building off the side of here. It's going to give us the option for a new arrival or swapping things round. We've got all those other works going on. The first step really in Petra's promise. Hopefully we're going to create a courtyard here. So we've got the 5 beautiful stables, we've got the 2 stables which are movable, and of course we have the other barn. But this is going to be the first bit. And we've had to crack a few eggs, as I say, to make an omelette. We've made a bit of a mess, but we had to get rid of those roots, rid of those trees which were, yeah, really going the wrong way. Now it's a case of tidying up, levelling off, and then we can start planning for the future. It's very exciting. There's loads of other works to be getting on with, and of course we've got Doug, and we've got the trusty old tractor, and I've got my right hand man Toby to help me through all these big projects. Don't forget, Tiny Tim is going to take his maiden voyage in the very near future, and we're going to share it with you guys. And on that note, I'm going to say thank you all so much for sharing with us on this journey, for all your wonderful words of support, and obviously your donations, to our patrons, to Adopt Thomas and everyone involved. Stay magical, and we'll see you next time.